Welcome to MacGregor Cargo System Insights. Today we talk about container ship solution, and we have had another video also about that, but now we have here Toni, who's the sales manager of container carriers, and you know solutions very well. So,
thank you, nice to be here.
Thank you. Why the solution approach is so important?
Yes, really the main point for MacGregor container ship solution is really to optimize the vessel for the best possible cargo intake and flexibility, really to improve the payload of the vessels without restrictions. And this of course then means the earnings, more earnings to the ship owners and operators, and what for example can be seen here, the red curve. So there is the basically difference where we can support. Yeah, exactly. And then of course need not forget to mention also that when you have more containers on board, loaded containers, so also emissions, CO2 emissions per transported unit can be reduced.
Yeah. Can we say that more earnings, less emissions, and also savings?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So is a container ship solution for ship owners or shipyards?
That's really good because basically can be considered that is for the ship owners, but no, it is for the ship owners and operators and for the shipyards. So as we discussed, so basically for the ship owners, really the more loaded containers, flexibility, more earnings in that sense, and of course these emission reductions. For the shipyards in that sense, we can see we can consider and what we can see that this could be the competition advantage for them. So meaning that if they can offer for the ship owners much better vessels for cargo intakes, so that could be benefit for the shipyards in that sense to get the orders for the new builds.
Yeah, this is very interesting view. Then how this goes in practice? What MacGregor can offer in solution?
Yeah. If you take first the ship owners, so the most ideal situation would be that the ship owners are planning to invest for the new buildings, new vessels, so they would contact us in very early stage, and then together with our specialist, we can with the ship owner we can set what kind of vessel and cargo system would fulfill their requirements based on the cargo mix and so on. And I would jump on this picture. So basically, this is the cargo mix and what kind of containers they would want to carry the loads and so on.
Okay, this is the pile of the containers will be carried from point A to point B.
This is what brings the earnings to the owners.
Yes.
And then when we have together work on those with our tools and experts and so on, and owners say that okay, this is good. So then together we can support the ship owner in that sense to also prepare the cargo system specification, which they will then send to the shipyards and ask the quotation for those. And then we come really that this is the cargo system what we can offer. So we have we make the specification for the lashing bridges, hatch covers, okay, sail guides, deck stanchions, container fixed fittings, and really let's don't forget the loose lashings with what is very important in that sense to get that kind of containers.
Yes.
Container loads and cargo mix what ship owner wants.
So we make the specification with the ship owner and we make sure that all these containers will be carried.
Exactly so.
Yes. And how about the shipyards then?
Yeah, that's really is the good thing in that sense that basically when shipyards, for example, they are making some development for the certain kind of vessels and trying to sell that to the markets, or they get the inquiries from the ship owners, and then how they can differentiate between their rival shipyards, for example. So it would be quite important that they also could contact us in that sense that how we can improve the spec what they are offering to the ship owners. And that would be also that, okay, before they get an inquiry or very initial stage, when there is rumors, for example, that these ship owners are planning to build the new vessels. When shipyards, when we are in the very early stage in that sense, so basically we see that if MacGregor Cargo System, optimized cargo system would be on board of this shipyard vessel, so there will not be any additional costs, or it will be very minor compared to these kind of standard vessels where basically system is not optimized.
Okay, if we go to this other slide with the curve, I think we can see what you said, so that here
exactly
it's the cost is about the same in the solution approach and conventional approach.
Exactly. And then really one important thing in thinking about the total cost of the building the vessels and that kind of thing. So when MacGregor will handle the whole cargo system, so basically yard can concentrate on the other parts of the vessel, like the hull, hydrodynamics, main engine, and so on. And then really, if for example they have a capacity problem for fabrication and so on, so MacGregor have also well-established production setup, and we can also as a turnkey hatch covers, lashing bridges, and so on.
Yeah, it's very interesting. How it is working now at the shipyards, this kind of solution thinking?
Yeah, that's a good question. Basically, there is certain kind of some shipyards and ship design offices. They contact us from time to time, ask certain aspects that how we can improve that. How, for example, that for these kind of vessels, how many tiers lashing bridges would be the good. How about the hatch covers weight and that kind of things, if there is a certain kind of stack loads and so on. Yeah. And it's really this kind of small details asking that these kind of things, not starting to really check the whole cargo system. So it's really this kind of one point there and second point there. Okay. So basically there is interest to develop, but really it's not optimized in that sense.
So there might be room for
provider. Exactly.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Then one thing what we are now thinking, of course, all here is that we have also the cargo boost service, and then we have this solution thinking. What is the difference between these two things?
That's basically the main thing for both of these, that really to get best out of your vessel. But then really but most beneficial is to optimize really the vessels in the new building stage, because basically what we already showed in here, so then ship owners and operator can really get hands-on immediately for the better revenue and earnings, and really not wait for the first dry docking to see that if there is something what can be improved, and also in the cost-wise what we showed here, so that's also most beneficial.
Yeah.
And one good or several good case examples are there from the United Arab Shipping Company, these 15 and 19 TEU vessels, where MacGregor solution approach, and MacGregor built the whole cargo system in there. So basically, after those has been sailing now 10 years, and basically there is nothing what can improve still.
Okay, so no need for cargo boost.
Exactly, at the moment. At the moment, so meaning that those are really, that you get really best out of the vessel.
Okay, yeah, it's possible to make good.
Yeah. But then don't worry in that sense about this excellent cargo boost offering what we have in that sense. So really, if ship owners has been missed on this new building stage, so there is always possibility for MacGregor Cargo Boost for the sailing vessels. And as we said that, okay, for these United Arab vessels, there is nothing to do after 10 years. But of course, if those are not done in the new building stage, so this is really good solution for that. And after 5 or 10 years and so on, so rules and equipment, there is a lot of development ongoing and changes in that sense. So we trust and believe, and we have a good example. So there is always something to improve on those what are not optimized. what are sailing at the moment.
But anyway, the message is that if it's not successful, cargo system game is not over. It's possible to take it further. Okay.
Exactly. So there is still possibility to really get the best out of your vessel.
Okay. Thank you, Toni.
Kiitos. Thank you, Arto.